Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
New activation and upfront payment for 3-month plan required. Taxes and fees extra. Additional restrictions apply. See mintmobile.com for full terms.
On today's Smart 7, Biden has Israel's back, Holly quits this morning, and lots more. It's Wednesday the 11th of October. It's National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work Day, and happy birthday, Cardi B.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
US President Joe Biden addressed the American nation on Tuesday evening as the aftermath of the terrorist attack on Israel continued to play out. He accused Hamas of acts of sheer unadulterated evil and said that America will stand with Israel. The Israel death toll from the attack over the weekend now stands at over 1,000, with at least 150 Israelis missing and believed to be held as hostages. 14 Americans are known to have died in the attacks. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was also firmly backing Israel as he spoke on Tuesday morning, calling out protesters who've expressed support for Hamas.
The police have been given very clear guidance and advice from the government to do everything that they can to keep the community safe. I'll just remind everyone that Hamas is a prescribed terrorist organisation. People should not be supporting Hamas, and we will make sure that we hold people to account if they are.
The death toll in Gaza from Israeli attacks has risen to 900, with 260 of those children. According to Gaza's health ministry, and the UN has warned that there is clear evidence of war crimes on both sides of the conflict. With Israel expressing its intention to wipe out the Hamas organisation, fears are growing for a Palestinian community caught in the middle, and Foreign Secretary James Cleverly says Hamas is making life impossible in Gaza.
Hamas have created a much worse situation for the Palestinian people. They have made the plight of the Palestinian people immeasurably worse because of these terrorist actions that they have perpetrated.
Tuesday saw Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer take the stage in Liverpool at the Labour Party conference. However, he wasn't alone on the stage for long, as a protester from People Demand Democracy bounded on stage and covered him in glitter in a slightly odd protest. Starmer seemed relatively calm, removing his now sparkly jacket and rolling up his sleeves as he turned the glitter into a political point.
If he thinks that bothers me, he doesn't know me. Protest or power, that's why we changed our party conference. That's why we changed our party.
His speech promised a Labour government that would restore order and balance to a battered British society, with talk of 1.5 million new homes. He also warned that there were no oven-ready solutions to the current chaos, but that the Labour government would offer stability and a restoration of the NHS.
People are looking at us because they want our wounds to heal, and we are the healers. People are looking to us because they want to build a new Britain, and we are the builders.
Sir Keir Starmer's conference speech got a positive reaction overall from media and political commentators, although former leader Jeremy Corbyn was unimpressed, calling for more bold changes. With another by-election looming next week and the polling showing Labour maintaining a clear lead over the Tories, there was a queue of speakers with new initiatives and plans for a future Labour government. Shadow Attorney General Emily Thornberry was promising new laws on stalking and sexual harassment at work. Shadow Home Secretary Yvette Cooper announced a plan for tough love hubs to tackle youth crime, and she took the gloves off when it came to current Home Secretary Suella Braverman.
I mean, the chaos just keeps getting worse. We have had 5 Tory Prime Ministers in 7 years, and 7 Tory Home Secretaries, 2 of them, Suella Braverman, literally the only person who could make you want to bring back Priti Patel.
Tuesday was World Mental Health Day, with a whole host of activity to raise awareness. It comes as a new survey from Ipsos says 35% of Brits have had to take time off work in the last year because of stress. The Prince and Princess of Wales were out and about doing their bit at a youth forum in Birmingham, with Kate highlighting that simply talking about mental health is not enough. William weighed in, sharing some of his tips to cope with stress.
For me, I think just general maintenance, so general mental well-being every day. Things like walking, fresh air, getting away from screens is a big deal. Having a laugh, humour for me is a big deal. I love to laugh, and you've got to look at the lighter things in life sometimes to feel good.
Still to come in Smart 7, Holly quits the sofa and the Euros are coming home.
Right after this.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. That's right. We're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
New activation and upfront payment for 3-month plan required. Taxes and fees extra. Additional restrictions apply. See mintmobile.com for full terms.
Welcome back.
There wasn't too much surprise on Tuesday when UEFA announced where the 2028 Euros would be held. That's because Turkey and Italy had pulled out of their bid for 2028 to instead pitch a joint bid for 2032, which was successful. So now 2028 will see historic cooperation between the UK and Ireland involving 10 venues across 9 different cities. London, Dublin, Belfast, Liverpool, Cardiff and Glasgow will all host games, and former Welsh international Gareth Bale, who was part of the bid team, was delighted at the prospect.
Speaking as a Welshman, it'll be huge to get the fans really involved, to have it on home turf, to, I guess, create that legacy, to create new fans, and hopefully then we'll make the national team stronger in the future by having more participants. So it's massive for Wales and everybody else in the UK and Ireland.
Back in June, Holly Willoughby wanted to know...
Firstly, are you okay? I hope so.
That was when she returned to This Morning after the intense drama over Philip Schofield that saw him exit the show. Now she's been involved in intense drama herself, pulled off the show at short notice as police arrested and charged a man over a plan to kidnap and murder the presenter. She posted a resignation letter on Tuesday announcing that she was leaving the show for herself and her family and telling fans she'll miss them so much. She's leaving after 14 years on the This Morning couch. This was her first morning way back in 2009.
Good morning. Just as the title started, I said, I'm not doing it.
Come back. I'm holding on very tightly.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Hello. Like this isn't really happening.
Well, you just said that a second ago, which makes me just a tad nervous.
There's a new crime drama on the way to Netflix. It's called Pain Hustlers, and it stars Emily Blunt as a high school dropout who lands herself a job at a shady pharmaceutical startup. Things get pretty wild pretty quickly, and it shines a spotlight on some dodgy dealings in the legal drug industry. It's got a great cast, including Chris Evans and Andy Garcia, and it streams from October 27th.
There's nothing so inspiring as sheer desperation.
You're not going to make 100K this year. It's going to be more like 600.
Work like your back's against the wall. Own your territory. Own your territory. Own a territory.
You've been listening to the Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.